Weak.
Power crushes are attacks with armor that absorb high and mid hits, making them a strong defensive option. The user still takes the full damage during this armored state. You can visualize the power crush by the smoke coming from the character. Most power crushes are unsafe on block, but some are safe, and some lead to huge combos. These moves can be troublesome to deal with at first, but there are several techniques to almost completely eliminate power crushes from your opponent's defense. I'm going to go over 6 of them. 4 common, more obvious ways, and 2 not so common ways, but extremely effective. The first way to beat a power crush is with a low. The armor of power crushes does not absorb low attacks, and if your low makes contact with the power crush before it becomes active, or if you trade with it, you get a counter hit. That's going to be very useful later in the video. The second way to beat a power crush is to go for a grab. If you grab the opponent before the armor starts up, they can break the grab normally, but if you grab the opponent after their armor has already started, the grab is unbreakable, although you can still break the follow-ups of chain grabs after the first bar connects. Most power crush moves have armor starting on frame 8, though some are faster. Alisa's down forward 1+2 is armored frame 6, for example. This leads into the third way to beat power crushes, which is interrupting them before the armor becomes active. Kind of self-explanatory. Keep your frames tight. Say Alisa puts herself at -7 and uses a power crush that has armor frame 6. You'll need to use a move 12 frames or faster to beat the power crush clean. The fourth method of beating power crushes is basic, and it's what most people do, which is bait and punish. As I mentioned, most power crushes are unsafe on block, and the ones that are safe are generally highs. For example, How Wrong's Backlash is +5 on block, but it is a high and duckable on reaction if you're looking for it. This is the best way to deal with some of the most obnoxious power crushes like Negan's and Tafina's. Launch punishing them on block instead of trying to beat them out is less risky and gives you a big combo. Now's where we get to the real cool stuff. The fifth way to beat a power crush is one of my favorites. Use a move with fast recovery on contact. Sometimes you don't have enough frame advantage to interrupt a power crush before it gets armor. And you might not have the frames or want to risk a throw or a low either, since they could get launched themselves. In this case, you can use a move that has a fast recovering animation on contact. You have to test these individually against different power crushes, but many down forward 1s, jabs, and 1-2 strings, or for example, Alisa's down forward 4 depending on the power crush, can be used for this. When timed well, the earlier in the power crush startup the better, they can strike into the armor but still give you time to block. This means not only does the defender take damage from your attack, but they also get their unsafe move blocked or ducked on reaction if it's a high, so they take even more damage. The sixth and final way to beat a power crush, at least for this video, is to cancel your attack into a move that goes through armor. This method combines the previous techniques to get the maximum damage punish. While you are attacking into an armored move, both characters slow down, and this is known as increased hit stop or impact freeze. Aside from just being a cool visual effect, it lets you confirm the armor in time to cancel applicable strings into lows or other moves to beat or avoid the armor. And the low at the end of the string is going to counter hit. So you can use counter hit launching low moves at the end of strings to get way more damage than you otherwise could have. They take the damage from all the hits of the string and get launched. Power crushes also do not absorb rage arts, which instantly go through armor, so you can cancel your move or stance into those if your character can do so. So, those are 6 effective ways to beat power crushes: using a low, grabbing, interrupting armored frames, baiting and punishing, using fast recovery moves, and canceling moves into a low or rage art. If you found this helpful or cool, please leave a like. See you in the next Tekken Tips.